everyone, and welcome to my channel Universe Sam. In this video we'll discuss about Equatio. Equatio is actually a Chrome extension that enables you to write mathematical expressions, formulas and equations digitally. So in this video I will explain the features of Equatio on docs file, and then we will move on to forms to make a quiz and share it with the students. So we'll work both ways. I'll tell you how to make a quiz as teacher, and then how can you use Equatio as a student also. So let's get started. Okay, so first of all, open your browser. I will first sign in to my Gmail account, and now go to these three dots to install the extension. You will find settings here. Go down to find extensions on the left hand side, and again there are three bars here. Just click on it, go down to find Open Chrome Web Store. Now here I want to install Equatio, so I would just type Equatio, click on it. That's the one. This is the one I'm looking for, so I'll just click on it, add to Chrome, add an extension. All right, so it's been added to my Chrome here. So you will find this icon here. You have to pin it to bring it to the browser. Now, so as I said, we will start off using Equatio on docs first, and then we'll make a quiz in forms. So let's go to the Google Apps to find docs. Click on it, open a new document. Okay, if you want to learn about how to create a Google document, you can check my previous video about it, and I will give the URL in the description box also for Google Classroom, Forms and Google Docs, because we'll be using all these three Google products today in this video. Okay, so now let's work with the Equatio features. All right, now click on the Equatio. So first time it will ask you to sign in to Equatio. So I will sign in with the same Gmail account. I will say yes, this is my account, and allow it. Now it will ask you, let's get started. Are you a teacher or a student? So at this stage I would say I am a teacher. Okay, I got it. You will find this editor here on the bottom right, just above the taskbar. The first thing first, I will change the font size so that it will be easier for you to see. Click on this arrow here, go to options, go to math options. I'll make it extra large and then save it. Now, the first thing is equation editor. There are some expressions that you cannot write directly to the document file or your spreadsheet file. Mathematical expressions, they are hard to be typed into your documents. So it's easier here with this Equatio. I will use this editor to type a simple expression. I would say x squared. When I say squared, it automatically takes this thing, and I can click it, plus y squared equal to z squared. Okay, so this is my equation that I wanted to be inserted into my document, and I found it so easy to type it in this editor. What I can do now, I can even edit it right now or insert this. So when I say insert math, it is inserted right where my cursor was placed. Okay, so one thing I want to mention here this thing is not a text. It's been added as an image. So you cannot make changes right on the document on this expression, but you can just like resize it, align it, and something like that, but you cannot make changes to it, to the typing itself. You can make changes by going back to the editor itself. So suppose I want to make changes to this one, I'll click it again, go to edit map. This thing is opened. Now I would say I want to make changes. I'll just change the alphabets. And I would say, yeah, now I want to insert this one instead. So this is how you can do it. Okay, so other options here are you can change the color of your expression, and you can add it to favorites. Suppose you are working on a topic like Pythagorean theorem, and you want to save this formula in your favorites. So I would say save it as Pythagorean theorem, and it would be saved to my favorites. And then there are other options like symbols, and then there is a layout. You can select any of the layouts from here, and also the formulas are given here. Suppose the regular ones are, you know, area of a circle, area of a rectangle. These are the common ones, so you can just pick up these formulas anytime from here. And then there's this favorites button here. When I click on it, and I will find whatever I have saved it in under my favorites. Now I'll open graph editor and let me put some formula, anything we can pick up, and see it shows me this thing here, and I can change my scale. I can make it like the value of f. When I change it, my graph changes here on the right hand side. Okay, now I want this to be inserted into my document, so I can just simply say insert graph, my document. So you need to place the cursor first wherever you want it to be inserted. Here's my graph. Okay, so there is another option of handwriting, which is a very intelligent one. So it can guess what you want to write with your mouse or with your stylus. So suppose I write here x to the power of 4 plus y to the power of minus 4 equals to z squared. See, it guessed it right, whatever I wanted to write on the with my handwriting. And then you can insert that also into your text. Okay. The other one is a speech input. Okay, so I'll just press this button here, and you need to allow the microphone. X squared plus y squared equals z squared. All right. So it just picked up what I said. So then place your cursor wherever you want it to be inserted and say insert math. Okay, there is this insert math space. Math space works only with the if you have like if you're working with education G Suite, like for schools and universities. And then there is this screenshot reader, which also I like this option so much. It just the opposite of the speech one. So what you can do is click on it. I will just pick up this one and leave it like that.
X to the 4th power plus y to the negative 4 power equals c squared.
Okay, then this is it about how you can work with Equatio. And now I'll quickly, okay, there is like STEM tools also, like the scientific calculator. By the way, you don't have to spend a lot of money on the physical one. Now you can find everything here, the scientific calculator, and there is this periodic table. Also, you can work with the science stuff. Now I'll take you to the forms and let's make a quiz and then share it with the student and see how students can work with the Equatio. All right, so again, I'll go to my Google Apps, go down to find forms, start a new form. And okay, I'll quickly make one. Let's make it a short answer. And I want my students to solve the following. Okay, -3 equal to this. I will insert it into my quiz. Okay, so that makes it my first question, and I'll make it required. I'll go down for the next one quickly, make it required, add another one, and again, I'll make it required and make it a short answer. Now, I want them to add a graph also. Graph for the following functions. Functions plus y squared. Insert it. All right, there's, by the way, another one that I need to insert. So I'll go back again. I need to add it here. F of y. So this needs to be inserted here. Okay, I made my quiz and I will send it to my students. Send through email, and I can simply click the link, send it through Google Classroom also. So I'll go to my classroom. Please check my previous videos about Google Classroom, Google Forms, Google Docs to learn how can you do that. And I will go to, say, this one. Give a link here quickly under my screen and post it. Now, I will now log in as a student and see how does it look like from my student side. Signed in from my student's account. Now I go to Google Ads, find out my classroom. All right, so I open my class and there it goes. There it is. I'll click on this quiz and it opens. This is all as a student. So now I'm working here as a student. So the first question is solve the following, and I would say any number, the answer. And now here, to write down this expression, I need to have my Equatio on. So for that, I'll click on it, but it's saying, it's asking me to sign in because this is the first time for a student to log into Equatio. So I'll just sign in with Google. Right, so now Equatio is here on my student's account also. Click on it and open editor plus 28. That's my answer, and I will insert it. I'll make sure your cursor is on the answer place and insert math. So here 2y plus x squared again, and I will insert it. Okay, now the fourth one is plot a graph. Okay, so I've already told you how to plot a graph, but this time I'm doing it as a student. So I will simply put my cursor here and I'll go to my editor first, of course, and clear everything from here. Go to graph editor this time. Squared plus y squared. That's one of the functions. The other one is f of y, and again, okay. So this is it. This is from student's side, and the student can change the values also. Insert this math into the quiz and then submit. Now I go back to my teacher's account and see how it looks like. So now here I can find one response, and that is from my student, and I got it here. Okay, so this is it, and you know how to analyze it through this worksheet and analyze the data. Everything is given here. So that's all for Equatio today, and I really hope that you liked this video, and please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thank you.